Hola. Put my glasses on. Well, this is the Crystal 94, and right now I am in Griffith Park in Los Angeles, California, and I want to start a weekly vlog about my life, just me checking in, because I haven't done it in a long time and so much stuff has happened since my last video. A lot of stuff has happened and I want to be able to connect with you guys. I want you guys to see this. Also, not even just that, I'm doing this for myself so I can document my life and have something to look at when I'm older. But to start off things where I left off in the last video that I made, which was when I bought my guitar. That was back in March. Since then, I became homeless. Like legit homeless, like sleeping on a bench on the street homeless for about 3 days. Let me get to the subject of this video. I'm going to name this video "The Beautiful That Lies Within the Ugly Truth." Creative, right? So, how do I start this off? This is probably going to be a series because it's a lot of stuff that led me to the point where I am now. The first, I guess, I would talk about is the living situation that I was in before. I'm not going to get into too much detail because I don't want to just spill everything. Like, it wouldn't be right for me to do that. But I'm going to talk about what affected me and my experiences, because it's my experiences and I want to share them. And so, I was in a living situation that was very, very traumatic for me. It was very stressful. And, that's an understatement. I lost myself. I lost the person that I knew. Things that I used to do and pride myself on, I stopped doing them. This was going on like when I first moved out here back in October. When I first made that video, I quit my job, moved to California, part one. I made that because I was like, oh my God, it's been such a long time since I made a video. But I wasn't truthfully honest all the way with this situation. It was about 6 people living in a house, living in a two-bedroom apartment. And I was sleeping on the couch and I was paying $200 a month. And I had been paying there since I moved there. I never had a chance to get on my feet. And I was unhappy. I was more unhappy than I was in that living situation than I was before I moved out. Just because I had my own space, I had my own privacy, all of that got thrown out into the window once I moved out here. And I lost myself. I was not taking care of myself. I wasn't doing anything for myself in the sense of like having an outlet or anything like that. I wasn't doing anything at all, but just existing. I got another retail job and I was miserable. I ended up creating the same reality I had when I was in Memphis. And the point of me moving out to California was to start a new life, pursue my dreams, find myself, find happiness, love, and all of that bullshit, you know? And in the midst of it, I created the same exact life I had in Memphis, except now there's no privacy and I'm paying rent. Not just any rent, it's a lot. And I was working a part-time job, but luckily I had my father, he helped me with rent until I started working. I was paying rent before I started working or anything. And I did not feel comfortable being myself or anything in that environment. It was a very hostile environment. And I'm not going to go into too much detail about what happened, what took place in terms of what I saw, because that's not my business for me to put out there. But just know it was bad. It was very negative, and it disturbed me a lot. And that's why I ended up going to the place I was staying at when I made those videos, those 3 videos. And it was like a room, and that's how I made the move to California and have that hair and that stuff. And I went through quitting that job. And so I ended up staying like at a respite home, I think that's what you call it. And I had my own room there, everything was free, and like I stayed up there for the maximum amount of time I could, which is about a month. And so after that, I was still paying rent, the place I was staying at, even though I didn't stay there at all that month, which was kind of fucked up. Not kind of fucked up, it really was fucked up, but I just didn't want to say anything to anyone because I was trying to always be courteous of other people's feelings. And I didn't know what would happen if I say anything because my life was in the palms of someone, other people. And I was depending on them. And so once I moved out the place, I didn't have any money. I ended up not making the best decisions as opposed to when I got my tax refund, the first half of it. And then, long story short, I ended up spending it on going to a psychic. It's true. And I ended up in a shithole. Very bad shithole. And ultimately, because I wasn't working and I didn't have my tax refund to give the people I was staying with, the money, it was family members that I met out here for the first time. I don't want to keep saying people because then it just seems normal. No, it was family members. And so then I didn't have any money to give them. So I had 30 days to leave.